Hi guys, Semag here. Finally back again. I know, I've been pretty bad and absent from YouTube the past couple weeks, but I have some exciting news. Potato Computer has officially entered into retirement. That's right, I finally pulled the trigger, bought the parts, and put together a little supercomputer build. Massive shout out to the lovely Cispera who helped me put together the parts list for this mighty PC build. We're entering into an exciting new chapter for the channel, as before there were so many other games I wanted to share with you guys but couldn't due to the technical limitations of poor Potato Computer. Speaking of which, today we're checking out a game for the channel. It's Into the Radius. Now I did play this game briefly before on Potato. Honestly, surprised the poor thing could run it at all. I was running at about 20 to 25 frames per second, and after about 10 minutes the frames would tank down to about 5. It was so bad. The screen wasn't even keeping up with my hand motions, and it was a truly nauseating experience. But the workaround I found for that was save the game and reload it, and that would buy me another 10 minutes. But that was no way to play the game. It's amazing what you'll put up with when you're passionate about something. So I think what we're going to do today is start a brand new, fresh save. I'm going to show you guys what this game is all about. But enough screwing around. Let's do this. Alright, so here we are.
Stop. Authorized personnel only. Raise your hands above your head for identification.
Greetings, Explorer. This message is to remind you that you are the UNPSC field officer aiding our research of the Pechorsk radius anomaly. Congratulations on your contract extension. Your security level has been reset to 0 due to long-term absence. Please proceed to your room and continue the missions. We are hoping for complete cooperation.
Okay, so this is like an outpost on the very edge of the radius, as you can see. It's a safe zone controlled by the UNPSC. That's, I think it stands for United Nations Pechorsk Special Committee, I want to say. And basically we work for these guys trying to figure out what exactly happened here in the radius and how to fix it. This is our little room right here. This is where we come back to at the end of every mission. We can refit, rearm, and recuperate. Got a bed right there. Some stuff laying around. There's notes dotted about that'll, give us the rundown of what to do, how to do things. Really, they're annoying and they take up space, so I tend to just throw them on a shelf over here. Do a little cleanup real quick. Yeah, it's just basically going over how to eat, what to do, what to use. So we got a knife here. This is pretty cool. You do have to eat and drink, otherwise your stamina will slowly deteriorate to where you can barely even run anymore. So what you do is just open your can of food, take your knife. Yum. Speed eating. Oh, it won't let me, never mind. Come on. Come on, we got stuff to do. Okay, so I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. My screen tends to cut off at the bottom, so I can actually see lower than you guys can, but I'll try to go over this as best I can. So you've got all these different slots on your person that you can use to put things. Like you got an arm slot. Oh, what are those? Oh, those are these are probes. You throw them. I don't like them personally. I don't use probes, but that's just me. But yeah, you got arm slots. You got chest slots. Slot on your back is for your primary weapon. You've got a holster for a pistol. Oh, they gave us a pistol. That's nice of them. But it's a Makarov PM. These things are really only useful for executing traitors, political dissidents, and cowards. But that's what we got, so we gotta make it work. Don't turn around. The commissar's in town. Not too bad. Oh, they even gave us a full magazine. And it looks like one already in the chamber. Let's for a total of 9 rounds. Also, the weapons in this game have a safety, a manual safety. You got to remove it. It's a step that I sometimes forget, so I tend to like to just leave my safeties off. Not a good thing to do in real life, but for gameplay purposes, it will keep you out of trouble. You can also throw things, which is kind of neat, especially the knives. That'll come into play later. I'll show you guys about that. Flashlight. This is essential gear. I think there's a way to... Is there? No. Thought maybe there was a way to flip it around. I've equipped it somewhere. I don't know where. Ah, there it is. Okay. I think I'm just gonna stick that on the arm. Actually, we'll put it up here. And then this cute little device right here is an artifact detector. It'll start to strobe and turn different colors and make sounds when you're getting close to artifacts, which are important. That's really what we're after in the Radius. They sell for a lot of money, keep us going so we can buy food. Speaking of which, this happens to be an artifact right here. They're shiny, gem-like. They each have their own unique qualities. I believe this one is a regen. It is. Super useful. I might end up just selling this, though, just to make a little money so we can get ourselves all set up. Cool. They did give us a few things to get started with, which is very helpful. Okay, so we got a spare flashlight then. Put my knife on my arm. See, it just snaps into place like that. I had another knife. I don't know what happened to it. I think I equipped it somewhere. There it is. We'll put this one up here. I like to have 2 knives. And let's see, flashlight. Just put this right there. Put the detector on this arm. See, so you can carry quite a bit of stuff with you. Like your, I don't know if you can see them, your magazine pouches. Put mags in there. We're going to do that. These are both already loaded. Sweet. A little bit of ammo. We're just going to organize the bag real quick. Nice thing about this bag is it's not physical. And you can kind of sort of cheese it a little bit. Like you can stick things outside the bag to make a little extra room. Just, yeah, it's a little cheaty, but it does save a lot of space. That being said, your real limiting factor on how much you can carry is your weight. So once this starts to get up around 35, 40 kilograms, you really practically can't sprint anymore, and that can be kind of dangerous. So it's good to manage and pick and choose what you take in and out with you. You don't want to be slow. It can be not so good. What else? Oh yeah, there's a really cool weapons cleaning mechanic. So it looks like we got an old rusted to hell PM right here. Oh yeah, this thing is terrible shape. But looks like I can't show you guys how to do this because we're missing essential not ingredients. But it's not, we're not baking a cake here. We're missing some supplies for our weapons cleaning. I think we might just head into the shop area and see if we can pick up what we're gonna need is I want to point my finger, but I can't. We need a scuzz brush, a cleaning rod, and some paper. So we'll go do that. But yeah, we can walk around, explore the area. There's really not much to do here. There's a shooting range you can practice shooting in, and the ammo's free, which is a nice little touch. Suck to have to use your own ammo to practice because ammo is kind of rare to find in the world, kind of expensive. But yeah, this is the shop. You buy your stuff just on the little computer terminal here. It's kind of cool. You can use the for all intents and purposes, I guess, a laser pointer to scroll. You can also use your finger to interact with the screen, which I think is pretty cool. So we're looking for, where is it? Weapon cleaning. Here we go. What? What? I can't even buy it? Why? Hold on. Why would I need a security level to buy what's essentially a glorified toothbrush and paper and a little bit of metal? Like, come on. Okay. All right. Well, I'll show you the weapons cleaning later. We'll go. We'll take a mission and get into the Radius and really show you guys what this game's all about. So in our room, we go to our computer terminal here, and this is how we take our missions. Mission number 1, equipment retrieval. How do you say that? Pervome route? Pervome? Yeah, Pervome route. It's a top priority. These missions usually advance your security level or the story in some small way. Yes, your reward is $1,500 and +1 security level. Let's see. Explorer 61. Your first mission is to retrieve your missing predecessor's wristwatch containing valuable metrics. Head to the Pervome route. Yeah, I know, I probably said that wrong. The task will require using a gun. Well, that's good, because I have a gun. Have gun, will travel. Bring the missing explorer's wristwatch. Simple enough. Now, once you select a mission, it'll appear on the world map here, so you can see where it is. We're this little house right here. That's where we're going to be entering into this particular zone from, and it looks like it's just up the road. Also, if you reach with your left hand into the small of your back, you can pull out your little field guide here. It will also have, like the list of your missions, and then a global map, and then when you get into the zone, there'll be a local map, and then you can navigate in on that. It's pretty handy. It's got a compass, which is nice. Tape player. You can play tapes you find in the world. And this little guy right here is the tide meter. We'll talk about that later. Oh, and my favorite feature, a little built-in light. How nice is that? Pretty cool. But all right, let's get into the radius. We just simply exit out the way we came in. You see these little posts with rope and markers on them. This is how you get to and from the different zones. If you just walk out into the fog, you'll be transported to somewhere random in the zone you're already in. It's like some lore reason. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I'm sure if this becomes a little series, we'll probably figure that out. All right, here we are. We are in the radius. As you can see, there's that wall of fog I was talking about. You can just tell by the atmosphere here, something went very, very wrong. I gotta hand it to the devs of this game. The environmental design is impeccable. All this soot and ash just slowly drifting down in the air. It makes me want to breathe kind of slow, like almost as if I'm afraid I'll inhale it. And it adds to that sense of tension and uncertainty, and the feeling that this is a very hostile area to human life. And that things are just not right in this radius, within the radius. Here we go, our first loot container.
Attention! This is UNPSC emergency guidance recording L1-61. If you are listening to this, you are most likely suffering from one or more of the following conditions: a sense of displacement, disorientation, memory loss, ataxia, and visual auditory hallucinations. Please remain calm. You are experiencing the adverse effects of prolonged exposure to the Pechorsk radius. This recording was placed here by the UNPSC to guide affected personnel to safety. Inside this emergency cache, you will find a basic survival kit that will get you to the nearest research outpost. Enter the fog to find it.
Cool. Little extra supplies don't hurt. Wow, I'm bad at ladders. Don't judge. So, now we can pull this guy out here and take a look. We're here. We need to go there. So that's roughly that area where there's... Clearly the laws of physics are no longer applying. But we're not alone here in this zone. There are entities that exist. Entities that are hostile to human life. Oh, yes, here we go. This is a good find right here. Oh, hold on, how do I know there's a way to... There we go. Red light, much better at night, preserves your night vision, less visible. There are things out here that if you have a light on at night, will be attracted to it and will come for you. Wait, okay, so I'm just gonna put this right here. Hold on, we're gonna... Hello. Gonna take the old flashlight home. And then we'll store our spare knife in here. Oh hey, some more ammo too. I like to stay organized, so I usually fill up a box and then discard like any spares. So we're not carrying extra boxes because they do have weight to them. Smoke grenade. These are good for selling. Oh, that over there, that thing. That's one of them. I believe that's called a fragment. It's not quite a human, although it kind of looks like one. Quick. I wanted to find this. Oh, 762 by 25. There may be a TT over here somewhere, perhaps. Perchance. I hope to find one of those. They're way better than the PM. What do we have here? Ammo. And a flare. These are kind of useful in an emergency at night. Just aim it up in the air, pull the trigger, and it'll produce a red flare, which will hang in the air for a little bit, give you just enough time to see if, say, you don't have a flashlight and you need to defend yourself. This is mostly stuff I would consider sellable loot, because I don't particularly like using flares. I like to stay as dark as possible at night so the things that are out there don't come for me. Okay, so this is a research camera. It's more sellable loot. This is actually worth a decent chunk of change. They're always good to pick up. Aha! You can't keep the toothbrush from me, UNPSC, UNSP, UN... Guys! Can't keep this from me, guys. Screw it, I'm hungry. Lighters are always useful. Oh, yeah! Before that guy comes and attacks me, one thing I do really like about this game is you have a drop pouch, and it works like a drop pouch should work. Unlike, I know in Ghost of Tabor, I wish there was a drop pouch. You just got to put your empty mags back in the mag pouches, which can cause confusion. I wish I could just drop my empties in a dump pouch, but I can in this game, and I really enjoy that. So devs, thank you very much. It's such a cool feature. I wish that I could have my turning set to my head and not, have my body turn when I try to look at it, though, because it makes it kind of hard to put things in there and take them out, but trade-offs, I suppose. Right, but enough stalling. We gotta go take care of that thing over there before it takes care of us. Is my safety off? It is. Yeah, look at him just looming over there. Just waiting to cause me problems. Poor bastard. Okay. Yup, he's seen us. Now, I could just shoot him from back here and stay relatively safe. But oftentimes firing guns, not a good idea, because everything within earshot's going to come a-running after me, and I'm not really prepared for that, especially with the 8-round mags of the PM. Oh god, that's not what I have to do. So, best way to take care of these guys is with your knife. I'm going to throw it straight at them. Oh no, where'd the knife go? Oh, I'm in trouble. Oh, I'm in trouble. Where's my spare? Where's my spare knife? Okay, and then there's like this little orb in the middle. You gotta destroy it. If you don't destroy it within about 10 seconds, they'll recongeal. Now, why couldn't I pull that knife? Okay, we're having jank problems. That's okay. It's okay, we survived. It's not a big deal. We got this. Can you guys tell Semag doesn't really do so well with semi-horror-based games? I just get stressed out, man. I wish I had the ammo to just go all guns blazing, because I'd feel a lot more comfortable doing that. Gotta stick with what you know, but sometimes it's just not an option. Then we got these people, remnants of the human beings who once lived in this area, turned into these blocks of charred ash. And the worst part is, if you touch them, sometimes you can hear their final thoughts.
What's this tunnel hum again?
Or insights about their life
Just
before.
got the new coil installed. Should work all right.
And physics don't seem to bind them to this
some
world.
Sneaky bastard breaks in and steals it again. Where did the key go?
Very unnerving. And then we, of course, have anomalies, which are very dangerous. You don't want to touch them or interact with them because they can do grievous bodily harm. Yeah, whatever happened here completely broke the physics of this world. Things are just hanging in the air like they just don't care. I probably shouldn't be walking underneath that, to be honest. Always good to have a spare knife. Ooh, energy drink. I'm not addicted. Oh, what a treat. The zone is very stressful. Now, I'm not a smoker in real life. This is merely for immersion purposes. Because believe you me, if I was in a radius like this, I'd probably be a smoker. But we must press on. We've got a job to do, and daylight's burning. We definitely don't want to be stuck here at night. Here comes another one. Now you can go into melee combat with these guys, but it's not a good idea. They'll mess you up pretty good. It's best to just throw the knife and hope you hit them. God, yep, that's my luck right there. It's why I have two. Honestly, it's why I have two knives on me at all times, because I will most likely miss the first throw. But that's okay. We're making good progress. Now we'll investigate this little area. What do we got? Oh, a shotgun shell. Best believe I'm taking that with me. We have a note.
I don't remember my name or why I'm here. I just know that I felt the sting of death, and its parting gift was fear. Block post was my grave. I'd gone in unprepared and found myself surrounded. Soldiers emptying clip after clip at the concrete barrier I dug behind. The shooting lasted for what felt like hours.
This is how most of the lore and information is delivered in this game, by notes left behind or by audio logs. It's left to the player to just kind of piece together what's happened here and what's going on. There's also a fair amount of environmental storytelling, which I'm a huge fan of. I think that's really a cool way, instead of just like your standard exposition dumps, which I find to be boring, and I usually zone out and then have no clue what's going on. Oh, it's just so creepy. It almost reminds me of what happens after a nuclear attack. People just turn to dust, blown away like leaves in the wind. What else do we got? Canned goods. Always good to have plenty of food. It's really rough when your stamina depletes and then you can't really run away from problems, which is a viable strategy, and I would advise it, especially when you're in the early game. If you get into a situation you can't handle, just run away. There's no shame in that. Looks like we got another spare mag. Is this one full? Yes, it is. And this is where the dump pouch comes into play. So I like to just stick my extra full magazines in there like that so I can grab and go as is needed. Let's load up our ammo box. Grab the spare knife. We'll keep on moving. Oh, a note.
Day 40. We settled on the hill next to railroad. Looks like there was substation or something before. Cleared the area from monsters. Glad we hit those NATO guns after all. Day 43. Couple more people joined us. Their memories messed up too, of course.
And one of the side effects of having been in the radius when the cataclysm happened is memory loss. That's what I suspect why our guy, Explorer 41? 43. Who are we? 61. Explorer 61. I suspect that's why we were gone for so long and have no recollection of who we are or what we're doing here. All we know is we work for the UNPSC and we're trying to help them do their research to figure out what's going on here and how to fix it. So that right there is the anomaly, just looming over the land. Don't know why it's here, don't know how it got here, or what it's doing. Judging by the ominous red glowing outline, I'd say it's nothing good. I just feel like it's watching me. And I don't like it. Oh man. That thing. I don't think you guys can see it, it's pretty far away. They're my least favorite. Little goo balls, little tumbleweeds. Some people call them spiders. I think their proper name is spawns. But we'll learn more about them probably pretty soon. Oh hey, first cassette tape.
UNPSC, Explorer 12, Log 10-6, Distortion Anomaly. Distortion anomalies appear to produce an area of mirage-like spatial distortion between 7 to 9 meters in diameter and are mostly semi-transparent with sharp angular faces. When coming into contact with a distortion anomaly, they cause a chaotic shift in carbon bonds. Basically, your body is reconfigured at the molecular level and falls apart if you stay in too long. In the early days, before the change figured out what distortions were, there was a rash of deaths in them. Horrible deaths. I lucked out and never walked into one myself, but I've seen others do just that. Paralyzed with fear and pain, not knowing what was happening to them, and so not knowing well enough just to get out. They would stand there as they were disassembled. It's an ugly death. If you happen to walk into one, do not let fear paralyze you. Get out as soon as you can, and you should go relatively unscathed.
Ah, there it is. This is what we were after. I think ours is nicer. Although square is a little clunky. This design is more sleek. And a little 9mm, nice. Something tells me we're not going to get a 9mm weapon anytime soon. A little upset they gave us a PM to start with. This thing is just so weak. 9x18 is a pretty pathetic round. Honestly, I would probably wager that 380 ACP is more powerful. And that's considered like the bare minimum for personal defense, in my opinion. But I don't know, we don't have a whole lot of 9x18 here in the States. If any of you guys know for sure if 9x18 is weaker and more pathetic than 380 ACP, please let me know down in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. Oh, hello? Who are you? Kind of odd.
Help me, please. That wasn't really me, just an image. I'm trapped somewhere terrible. I don't know where, just that it's dark here, and I can't move. I'm so sick of this place, whatever it is. My name's Katya, by the way. I'm so glad I found you. Finally, I'm not alone.
Okay. Somehow creepy little girls just make this game even creepier. But we got what we needed. Let's get back to base. God, I hate the guys that are like remaining from before. They scare me. I think they're bad guys. It startles me every single time. Yeah, we'd best get back to base anyway. It's getting dark out. We really don't want to be here after dark. Oh, we made it. Here we go. Yeah, it is. United Nations Pechorsk Special Committee. I remember. See, I remember. Okay, so now, when you finish a mission and you have to turn in an item, you come over to this computer terminal here, hit delivery, choose the mission, the hatch opens, take your item out, toss it in, green light turns on, and you call it a day. New security, level 1. Yeah! Yeah! Unlock new equipment. Check out the store. Yeah. Cool. And we got a note. These will appear in your backpack from time to time. Give you a little exposition in between the most important missions. Let's see what it says.
I just had this weird dream that felt so real. There was an annoying beeping noise. It came from my strange-looking wristwatch thing. Then I saw the shadows approaching, and suddenly everything drowned in the thick fog. I woke up shaking, the beeping still echoing in my ears. I have a feeling I'll see this place again.
I wonder if these are written by us, by Explorer 61, or if this was from the guy whose watch we were recovering. I'm not really sure. I guess it's kind of open to interpretation, like so much in this game. Yeah, let's see if we can buy weapons cleaning equipment now, finally. Oh, hey, look. I'm trusted enough to buy paper. Incredible. Like, how bad do you have to be to not be trusted with paper? I mean, come on, honestly. Alright, let's get this stuff back to our room. We'll do some weapons maintenance. I'll show you guys about that. I'm just gonna sell this random stuff I got. Try to make a little bit of money. And as much as I'd like to hold on to regen, we kind of need the money more. So we'll get rid of that. I'm gonna clean this PM up first. I think you get more money for them when they're clean. Let's put that in there and see. It'll give you a little breakdown when you go to sell. 43. All right, let's clean this and see if we can get more than 43 for it. 611, not bad. Not too bad for a short little jaunt into the radius. Not too bad at all. So I'm gonna drop this off in our room when we're here. We don't really need to be carrying around the extra weight. We've got a better flashlight already. Let's just put this with my flashlight collection. Right. Now, weapons maintenance. This is one of my favorite parts of the game because I think it's just a pretty cool and underutilized mechanic in a lot of games. And you don't really get the sensation of actually cleaning something when it's just a button press like on flat screen gaming. So I think this is really neat. Let me make a little room here on this. I don't know why I have all this junk in here. It's just taking up my shelf space. It's not like you can do anything with the tools. But, so just get set up here real quick. Got my scuzz brush. Little WD-40. SF-40. I'm probably just going to call it CLP because that's what I always use. But, yeah, so if I say CLP, I mean, what is it, SW40? SF40. But anyway, enough screwing around. You take your SF40, you just give her a little spritz. Just a little spritz on there. You take your brush in hand and you just, you know, scrub like you do. Watch all the grime and the grack come off of there. It can be a little finicky, especially when the condition here starts to move up. It'll turn from yellow to blue. It'll be blue, and you'll know you're done with the scrubbing phase. And then you move on to the next phase. Yeah, so you know how it doesn't want to do it. Sometimes you got to turn it around and spray it again on the other side. Pretty much anywhere there's CLP you can scrub, and that's will take the nastiness off. Now see how the bar turned blue? What you got to do is you take your cleaning rod and your paper, get a little paper on there, and punch the bore. Do that a couple times until the weapon is completely clean. Pretty cool. Pretty simple, but somehow very satisfying. And there you have it. Voila. One perfectly clean Makarov. Actually, what the hell? Devs, come on. This should not be... The slide should not come back this far. On a PM, the slide should come back no further than that. That's insane. Makes no sense. Sorry, I'm being very gun autistic again. It's just what I do. This is wrong. This is correct. This is wrong. Guys, please fix this. This is never... Once you see it, you can't really unsee it. Look at that. Okay, I'll stop. Just gonna gussy this one up real quick, and then we'll get back to doing actual gameplay stuff. There we go. Good as new. Let's see how much we can get for these. Also, please remind me, guys. I keep forgetting. I gotta like keep my head down further because the bottom of the screen gets cut off. I hope this isn't all terrible footage. If it is, I sincerely apologize. It's just like VR doesn't really translate very well from VR to flat screen, and a lot of the like. I wish I had some way of knowing where the screen boundary was going to be, because I'm pretty sure like the bottom fourth of the screen is completely cut off for you guys, which is very unfortunate. Okay, 75. So we do get a little extra for cleaning it. Not really enough to warrant cleaning a PM. I mean, these are like the basic starter pistol anyway. They're not really worth much of anything. But every little bit helps. Oh, hey, look at this. We've been given a gift. I like it. I like it a lot. This is nice. And you can just... That's one of the cool things about VR. You can just flick your wrist and it closes up. Or you can use your hand. Which is fun too. Not as cool. Very practical. Because then all you gotta do is grip and you got it. Cheer! Cheer! And you just put your shells in like so. Flipper closed. Load up the saddle here so you got some extra rounds on hand. And then your primary weapons go in the back slot. I'm going to merge these. You know what? I will take this spare box. That way we can put more shells in it if we need to. And I think I'm going to swap my knives over to this side so I don't grab them instead of the ammo box. Probably don't need that many spares, but, you know, we're going to take them anyway. I forgot to mention earlier. That's not a good example. Neither is this one, huh? But as you interact with the entities, your knives will degrade rather quickly. Condition on this one's already coming down, but you'll see it visually represented by it'll look rusty and nasty. They have their like goo on it, whatever the hell they're made out of. Rubber and wool, I believe, if the lore is correct. Or if my memory of the lore is correct. So, let's see. What's this say? Oh yeah, it's just more tip stuff. Nothing too important. I think we'll take one more mission. We'll go back in the zone. I'll show you guys how the guns are in this game, and then we'll call it a day. New mission. Name. Total Recall. Provome route. $2,000 reward. Top priority. Greetings, Explorer 61. Your next mission is to find and deliver the yellow photo film left by the missing agent in the marked area. Be prepared that the enemy density might be higher than on your previous task. So we're looking for some yellow photo film. Sounds good. And it's getting dark out. So I think we're going to wait till morning. You know, while I'm here, just gonna put some food on the shelf here. That way we're not carrying too much weight around with us. Start a little energy drink collection. Oops. That's not a shelf. That's my stomach. Sorry, my OCD is kicking in. I gotta clean this crap up. Also, I'm a little bothered by the fact that these are thin pieces of paper, but they stack like there's a pretty good air gap there, I would say. Not the good. Right, we'll sleep till morning. Okay, back into the radius. It's 7 a.m. It's a brand new day. It's actually still kind of dark out, but we won't let that deter us. Back in we go. Locked and loaded. Got this pathetic excuse of a pistol. Got my sawn-off over-under shotgun. Could go wrong, right? What could go wrong? A lot could go wrong. I regret saying that. Okay, not as dark as I thought. That's comforting. Let's take a look here. So we're here. We got to go around the anomaly field. Probably cut through the forest up that way. And it looks like we're going into this compound here. This is going to get intense. There's going to be a new set of entities we have to deal with. We'll probably run into the spawns today. We're going to run into something called mimics. Now, when you're new and you're first starting out playing this game, you might want to go sprinting around all willy-nilly. I would not advise doing that because of these anomalies that pop up. You might be running at a pretty good little clip. Run smack dab into one of those and that's game over. Those are the, what are they called? Yeah, I'll remember later. Those particular ones that the name escapes me will push you away from them at high speeds and velocities. Isn't that the same thing? Oh, here comes a spawn. I hate them. I hate them so much. Look at them, and they're fast, and they pounce at you. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Good thing I'm a crack shot. What was it, 4 rounds? I gotta remember to keep track of my ammo. 4 rounds, 5 remaining. Because they gave us one in the chamber for free, which was kind of nice of them. Unfortunately, we fired a gun, so now everything in the general area is going to be coming for us. We got to be on high alert. Anything? Nothing. What do you think, guys? Should I like first-person shooter this thing? Should I just walk around like this for immersion purposes? And then ADS. I don't know. I don't know what you guys can see. It looks totally different for me. And then I'll go to video edit this thing and realize nothing's in frame because the whole bottom half is cut off. It's pretty awful. Oh, supply crate. Come to Papa. What goodies have we been bestowed with today? More CLP. Healing items. These are very rare. Use them sparingly. And some more 7.62 by 25. Uh-oh. Oh, they're coming. I hear them coming. Get ready, boys. Where are you bastards? Oh, are they down low? They must be down low. Oh, boy. Two rounds? Yep. I'm going to go ahead and reload preemptively. Okay. Yeah, the PM is not the most accurate pistol in the world. This tiny, like, what is it, a 2 3/4 inch barrel? No, not again. You stay down there, you little bastard. You leave me alone. You don't want this. You don't want this. Just in time. They like to pounce, and they've got a big vertical leap. Yeah. I don't like them. Glad we got rid of him. Let's finish this looting run here real quick. Get on our way. Psych, 9mm. Oh, what is that? Glock mag? Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Some items, if their condition is in the orange like this, may not be cleanable. You may not be able to recover them, but you can take them back to the same place you drop off the mission items and have them repaired for a cost. It is pretty expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than buying a new one, that's for sure. Especially if it's an item you don't have access to yet, which I don't believe we have access to any of the 9mm stuff. Oh wow, they're giving us a lot of ammo. Nifty. Alright, let's continue. Fired 4 rounds, so I have 4 left. Here come more. More beasties. There's no way I could hit him from here. Distortion anomalies. We just learned about those with the tape recorder. I don't want to be demolecularized, so we're going to try to steer clear of those. They're easier to deal with because you can kind of see the like haze that's there. It's a telltale sign that one of those is going to proc any second. You hear that? That buzzing? Sounds almost like electricity. That's what they call a rift. Rifts need to be eliminated as soon as possible because they can spawn into the world even more entities that can hunt and kill us. And if they're not dealt with swiftly, you're gonna run out of ammo before you can really do anything. Now we're gonna come up against a mimic. They take the form of humans, they even use firearms. They're not people. They're very dangerous and they're very fast. We gotta try to sneak up on them. Oh, the fragment saw us. We gotta get into that building though. I'm pretty sure that rift is right inside here. Ah, it saw us. There it is. Okay. Ah! Okay. Okay. This is another... Ooh, God, the lighting. Give me a second, guys. This is another anomaly called black grass. It's very dangerous. If you touch it, it does a ton of damage. It doesn't like the light, though. Only grows in the dark. And if you keep a light source on it, it'll stay down. Unfortunately, I have very bad luck keeping this stuff staying down when I'm trying to move across it. So we're going to do a big brain 200 IQ move and just go around it. Oh, hello.
Where are you?
Yeah. Did you hear that? That is the mimic. They mimic people, hence the name Mimic. And that's about the creepiest freaking thing in this game, is where they know we're here, but they don't know where. And they will just continuously say, "Where are you?" I freaking hate it. Whoa, what a find. Got some AK-74 mag and a couple spare rounds. I bet it's in terrible condition, though. Yeah. That's a score. There's no way we're going to have access to these for a long time. Just to grab it while we can. So when you kill a rift, they'll drop.
Is Max coming out to play?
They'll drop an artifact for you, which is worth some money. Sorry if I keep getting distracted. This is just... It's creepy with entities out there, you know. It's creeping me out. Alright. Enough stalling. We gotta get rid of these guys before they get rid of us. Shotgun at the ready. Time to clear. Where are you? Oh my god, I'm doing the thing. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Oh man. Oh boy. We're in it now. Pop. Nope. Pop. Nope. Oh, there he is. I don't think we got him. Did we get him? We got him. Boop.
Man, I had enough of these halls. Working and working and working overtime. What have I got for that? None.
Well, that's how the world works, Vasilich. Too bad.
Yeah, we made too much noise. Say hello to my little friend. Shotguns just make me feel so cool. Way cooler than I really am. I gotta focus. Into the creepy building. Remember, yellow camera film. We need yellow camera film.
Huh? Where's the film was here just now. Need to develop it while the back room is free. Katya will hate me if I don't bring it back.
Oh, black grass. I hate dealing with that. I'm probably going to take some damage here. Just full disclosure, I'm bad at navigating through that particular anomaly. So I don't think this is the right flashlight for this. Yeah, because it's like coming out of the walls too. You know what? Idea. I'm gonna go get the other flashlight too. We'll just double fist it. What will you do if I use two flashlights? Huh? Huh? You gonna leave me alone? You gonna leave me the hell alone? Yes, it worked. I'm so smart. And another cassette. If this is loud music, I'm gonna be very upset. Creepy. So damn creepy.
UNPSC Explorer number 159, log 04. Warning.
There it is.
Stay the hell away from those collapsed buildings. Under no circumstances should you enter one of those after the tide without heavy gear or a death wish. It's fun, maybe pesky, and fragments can rip flesh, but none of them coordinate like mimics. These things think. Hell, at this point, I think these things are people. At least we...
Yep, he said it better than I could. And that's what the mimics are. Nightmare fuel. Did I not light? I didn't even light it. There we go. That was a stressful situation. Don't smoke, kids. It'll kill you. This is for immersion purposes only. Everybody smoked in Soviet Russia. Everybody. Righto, let's get out of here. How do I want to do this? Leave me alone. Sometimes it is useful to have a second flashlight. Who would have known? Right, let's have a chat with our little friend and we'll head back to base. This one's starting to drag on a little bit, I feel.
My father was a truck driver. He'd be away for long periods of time on inner city routes. I wish he'd been away when the event happened, but it was right around his birthday. We still had unfinished cake in the fridge. Napoleon, his favorite. He taught me to drive when I was very young. We had a lot of fun. My father was the silent type and didn't spend much time with us girls, but driving was something he could share with me, though we didn't know when or how I'd get a car of my own. I was really looking forward to that day. The freedom. And what do I have to look forward to now? You might be my only hope. No pressure.
Aha, I'm glad we came in here. This is a good box. This is the big supply crate. Always got good stuff. Oh yeah, look at this. We're stacked. We're stacked, boys. Stacked up to the sky. Do a little organization here. I put my fully loaded boxes in the back and the one I'm going to draw from up front just so it's easy to access. What kind of mag is this? PP91 short mag. Never heard of it. I guess we'll figure out what that is later. I know what this is. That's a TT mag. This is foreshadowing right here. I bet you anything we're about to find a TT any day now. Ammo for it as well. – 9x18. You know what? Matter of fact, let's just reload these mags. Cool. Oh, I know what this is. That's a Papa Shaw mag. Yeah, for sure. Oh, is there a Papa Shaw in this game? If there is. Actually, that'd be probably about the worst weapon you could have, because that thing just burns through ammo. And ammo is so freaking scarce. Not good. I think that thing has like a 1,200 round per minute fire rate. It's pretty absurd. Okay, yeah. For real this time. Let's get back to base. Call it a day. Man. Almost nightfall already. 40 hours, 40 hours, 40 hours. Rookie numbers. Oh, he did good there. 60 hours. That's a pretty good week. That's about what old Semag is doing at work right now. 60 to 65. You don't want this. Trust me, pal. You don't want this. But you're gonna get this up close and personal. It'll never not be cool. I feel a lot better with this little gun. I like this thing. Wish it was a side-by-side, but beggars can't be choosers. Oh, wait. Guys, I fixed it. No, not really. I'm pretty sure there is side-by-side shotguns in this. I'd like to find one. What I'd really like to find is a pump action. That is like the peak of this game. The peak fun you can have with shotguns in this. Well, I don't know, unless there's a fully automatic one. But again, huge waste of ammo. I'm back. Don't shoot me. That thing looks like a 40 mil. Actually, is that a Mark 19? Can't tell. That would suck. Especially because at that range, a 40 millimeter grenade wouldn't arm, so you'd more or less just be getting hit with it. It wouldn't blow up. Man, that would hurt. That would hurt like hell. Let's not think about that. Let's think about finishing our mission. Time to deliver some yellow camera film. Photo film, whatever. Whoop-wah! Nice. And some more exposition. Let's see.
Is someone trying to mess things up? Because we can't all be losing our mind. Everyone just keeps losing their stuff, and my precious Kodak roll that Uncle Dima got me from Japan is gone as well. Dad put it in his desk at the depot office and never saw it again. All the family photos I took are gone now, too.
Sorry, guys, the tism. Bit of the tism and a bit of the OCD is taken over. But now I get to show you guys how the repair function works on this bad Johnson. So you take the stuff that's irreparable, like a Papa Shah mag, like a Glock mag, just throw them in here. Definitely that. Definitely this. Gives you a little breakdown how damaged they are, how long it's going to take, and how much it's going to cost you. 213, that's kind of steep. But we gotta do it, folks. We gotta do it. Hit the button. Bada bing, bada boom. Forget about it. Does its thing. You get some shiny new parts. Right back out again. Ta-da! Look at that. Factory new. To be fair, Papa Shah mags look kind of beat up and old factory new. So what do you expect? Here we go. This is a better example. Beautiful Glock magazine. Look at that Bakelite glow in the... it's not sunlight. Fluorescent beams. I don't know. But yeah. There you go. That's that. Finish another mission. Let's go back to our little trailer and call it a day. It's not really a trailer, is it? It's more of an ISO container. So that's pretty much into the radius in a nutshell. You go in there, you do missions, you find loot, you kill the bad guys, and then you come home and try to unravel the mystery that is the radius. Oh, hey, the guitar. I forgot about this. So I guess we'll end the episode today with a song. And a 1. And a 2. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me. Best way you can help support the channel is by leaving a like, subscribing, and a comment. These days, with the YouTube algorithm doing what it does, a comment goes a very long way to help with engagement and to get the video pushed out there to more people. And I genuinely enjoy hearing from you guys. And I definitely read all and will respond to all the comments you give me. But enough rambling, that's it for today. As always, thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I hope to see you all in the next episode. Semag out.